at Cheddar's. I don't know if you ever heard of Cheddar's before, but kind of, sort of.
I don't like Cheddar's. I like Cheddar's. Cheddar's is okay. It's cool. It's cool. So y'all's new vlog, new week. Husband is here. So I guess y'all may get tired of seeing this the next few days, but let me see if I can get a menu. So for everybody who hasn't been to Cheddar's. Kind of what's on the menu.
You can grab the camera.
Pressure of the dying battery. But I already know what I want to talk about this week, so.
So, what you talking about?
Okay, so I seen like a couple of videos this week of people saying, we're talking about toxic relationships. So I'm like, what is a toxic relationship and how do you know when you're in one?
Let your edge out to some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now, got me bummed out. You're so
Kind of common sense, like if you know you're dealing with someone that's mentally unstable, like he just kind of clicks off, like, oh yeah, you a fool, I can't deal with you.
The thing is that people, they get comfortable and they have rose-colored glasses. When you get into a new relationship, everything is in that like honeymoon puppy love phase. And so when you're in that phase, you're not going to see like red flags or like the bad things about these people, because oftentimes toxic people don't show toxic tendencies until they are more comfortable too. So you think that like something that's a red flag is, well, this is a one-time thing that happened, and then it happens again and again. You make excuses for it, and then maybe eventually you figure it out.
So you blinded yourself intentionally.
I don't think it's intentional. Yeah, I don't know.
But like you're talking about the other person having mental disorders, but they could be the person who also has personality. Right? It can be both people involved.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. I say there's two people in a toxic relationship. They don't realize they're in a toxic relationship. They don't realize it. They think it's normal because they think that their behavior is normal.
You can't. If you can,
Right. Yeah. So it's normal to them.
but if you consistently argue with someone, or God forbid, physically getting into it with someone, like it should be common sense that, okay, I'm not in the right place.
Well, it might be common sense for you because maybe you haven't been in that sort of situation before, but people who either maybe they've grown up around those sort of relationships, they learn to accept that those relationships are normal, so that's what they get after.
Yep. Sometimes you're a product of your environment.
Yep.
All right, I didn't know I had like 4 psychologists sitting in my section. That's great.
Cheddar's.
Yeah.
Cheddar's.
Are we done?
I ain't thinking that though. That makes sense.
Good afternoon, everybody. So it is Sunday afternoon. The last time we saw you all, where you all saw us, was Friday when we were at Cheddar's and we had a conversation about toxic relationships. That was a good conversation, because I don't think a lot of times people realize that they are in toxic relationships. Like, I think it's easier to realize that your work environment is toxic before you can realize that your relationship is toxic. So that was really, really good. The other thing is, today we're trying to find something to do. I think we may go to, it's this Cajun place in Concord that we saw. It's called Razoo's. So we may try them today. Not sure, but more than likely that's where we will end up. But I just wanted to start the day with you all, say good afternoon, peace, blessings, and love. And time to shower and get the day going. So I'll see y'all later. It's called Razoo's Cajun Cafe out in Concord. We've never been here before, so we're gonna see what it's getting. What we ordered, a seafood platter.
Seafood platter.
What was on there? Shrimp, crawfish, and catfish. Now I will say I'm not a catfish type of girl, so we gonna see. If it's good, then you know it's good because I don't like catfish.
Catfish is good as hell, bro.
I don't like catfish. I'm from the country and I do not like catfish. So go figure on that.
I know we was talking to I think everybody seen the thumbnail where we was talking to another couple. One was married, one about to get married. Toxicity. Some people they really don't know if they're in a toxic relationship or not. Like I said, I thought it was just common sense. If you messing with somebody that's
and she told you that doesn't mean they're crazy. That some people are just toxic. There's nothing wrong with them mentally. Nothing wrong with them at all mentally. They're just a toxic person.
no, she was tripping.
No, she wasn't tripping.
You know if somebody thank you. You know if somebody ain't right for you. That just makes sense to me.
It doesn't matter about like she was saying. Sometimes you love a person so much you just think if you love them enough they'll eventually change. But some people changing ain't in them. And I always say it's a mighty bad lead. Or what they say, a mighty bad wind that never changes.
Just a minute, okay?
Thank you. That's the same with people. It's a mighty bad person that never changes. You have some people that's in their 40s and 50s and they still behave like they in their 20s. So you have a 20-year-old mindset.
I agree.
I think when I think of a toxic relationship, I think of a relationship with somebody that's like constantly putting you down or you constantly battling it out all the time.
That sounds like me and you.
But it does. Sometimes we are toxic to each other. I'll be the first one to admit that. I don't like I said, when you're married, every day ain't roses. But it's got to be a compromise. With marriage comes compromise.
I ain't compromising nothing.
With marriage comes compromise. You know, if you ever meet a married couple and they're telling you that everything's perfect all the time, they lying. They lying. Because this thing ain't easy.
Oh yeah.
This thing ain't. But nothing worth having is ever going to come easy.
Definitely agree.
Fried pickles. My favorite. And they're hot. And it's like some type of seasoning inside the dip. I'm not sure.
Damn, that shit good. Man, that's good. That dip good.
Thumbs up.
Fried pickles banging. And he don't like fried pickles at all.
They actually good.
They're really good. So if you're gonna razoo, the fried pickles I'll go. Okay, y'all, we are just leaving Razoo's Cajun restaurant over in Concord. It was okay, but it's nothing I got to go back to. I don't have to have it again. What do you think?
It was mediocre as hell.
It wasn't, what were you saying?
Customer service, okay. Yeah, I can live without it. It ain't nothing you'll be like, it ain't nothing you'll be like, man, I gotta go back there. Ain't nothing like that.
Nah. The best thing was the Coke to me. The fried pickles were good. I take that back. The Coke and the fried pickles. Catfish. Now, I told y'all I'm not a catfish type of girl, so if it was good, that mean it was good. So, get somebody else to do it. Catfish is big enough for me. The fried crawfish, they were okay. The shrimp was okay. The fries, they had decent fries. But
Mashed potatoes was fucking horrible.
yeah, they didn't even look like they were giving. They were giving me porridge, not mashed potatoes. Overall, it was
Mediocre.
yeah. I'll give it maybe like a 5 out of 10.
Hell no.
You don't say 5 out of 10?
Hell no, baby. No, ain't no 5. 5 giving it too much.
But he won't give it a 5 out of 10.
I give about 3.5.
He said a 3. It wasn't that bad to me, y'all. A strong 5, up a 4 or 5. But no, it's nowhere that you all would be seeing us go back to eat at. Razoo's. Yeah, there wasn't for me.
I would like to get to know if you could be the kind of girl that you took it down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see it, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I'll be down with what you go.
Y'all doing this beautiful afternoon. It's kind of windy in Charlotte, but hey. Yeah. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Tay.
Okay.
And I'm Vel.
Okay. We got a question for you guys. Are y'all a couple?
We are.
Yes, sir.
How long y'all been together?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
That's good. 3.5?
Yeah, fairly
Y'all
new.
look young though.
Young.
3.5 years or months?
Oh, a year and a half. A year and a half.
For a year and a half.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Mostly, you know, me and my wife, we kind of old folks. So, we believe in longevity. Most younger couples I came across, 3 months, 6 months, 7 months, they done. But that's good though. One question. Well, a couple questions, but just one. what do you feel that make your relationship better? That can make your relationship better than what it already is.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Communication, particularly effective communication, effective leadership, and just getting to really understand the issues that we may or may not have with each other, and not going to bed angry, you know?
Okay, I can definitely dig that.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I definitely agree. Effective communication is probably the one thing that, well, it's gotten better, but it always can be better. Yeah, never going to bed angry. Always remembering that the problem is the problem. We're not the problem. We're not against each other. We're against the problem. And I think that's
like
how
that.
we made it so far.
Zoom out with. I like that. Okay.
Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
So what's the deal breaker?
What's a deal breaker?
Don't answer that.
No,
Don't answer that.
That's a fair
It's,
question.
thank you.
No,
It's
that's
a
not a-
question.
don't answer
Because a lot
that.
of people like to know what's a deal breaker.
That's a fair question.
So if
I
you know
think
what
I-
a deal breaker
I-
is, you don't do it.
I definitely know yours.
Yeah, you know what?
I definitely know
You know
yours.
what I'm gonna say.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
If she step out, it's a deal breaker.
Just
yeah.
say cheat.
Oh yes.
It's a deal breaker, you know?
I definitely would. That's one of my top 5. But he's a lot more simpler than I am. Most men are. So I got a few deal breakers.
A few.
I got a few. But they're not hard.
But most women got a free deal.
Yeah, most women are gonna have them.
Okay.
You know,
So what's your deal breakers?
I would say the first one would definitely have to be. It would have to be disloyalty. It would have to be infidelity. It would have to be unfaithfulness. After that, you know, yes, in certain situations can trust be rebuilt, but that's going to be very hard. And relationships are hard work, but they should not feel like hard work. I don't want to put myself through that hard work. That's just me personally.
Well, this young got plenty of sense.
Number 2, I definitely am going to have to throw in there, I'm going to say disrespect. If you disrespect me, if you disrespect most women in your life.
I cuss my wife out all the time.
Yeah, and you know, listen, every relationship, I'm pretty sure she don't appreciate that.
Yeah, she cuss my ass out.
She want to be heard. Every woman want to be heard.
Always.
And the second men realize that, I feel like this world will be a lot better. We just want to be heard.
Oh,
I strike a nerve. I strike a nerve. It
What
wouldn't
you
be-
mean
These-
by
these
that?
It wouldn't be me if I did.
These are things I tell him about women. Women are different from me. Women are different from me.
We're never
We're
going to be the
totally
same.
different.
Never gonna be there. And it took me a minute to realize that. We're always gonna differ. We're always gonna differ. And that's fine, but it's all about balance. It's all about balance. That's gonna
Yeah, our wiring is different. You know what I mean? The man and the woman, our wiring is completely different. So while me and you may look at a situation or look at something and be like, you know, the logical thing to do, the logical way to resolve this was so and so.
Thinker.
Solution oriented.
But you need to realize your woman was wired to feel
That's what I'm saying.
first
That's what
before
I'm
logic.
saying.
Sometimes we need to feel and process our emotions, then logic comes after that.
Yeah.
I don't want to fix
So-
everything right away.
But if we got a solution, we know the problem. So we got a solution, which the majority of men are solution thinkers, not problem thinkers.
We just trying to fix this shit. What's
And
going
be
on.
done with it.
Let's be done with it. That, you know, y'all wanna
Okay.
We want to
Make
make sure we don't have to
emotional
revisit this
decisions.
again.
Exactly.
Emotional
What
decisions.
steps are we going to take as a couple to where this doesn't become a problem again, to the point where you need to find a solution? That's where we come in. That's the part y'all forget. And this is why
we don't want to go.
a lot of
over it.
women are in relationships where the repeat offenders, because you forgave him and took him back for whatever. You think y'all solved the problem because he wants to get over it, but now we're revisiting the same issue 6 weeks, a month, or 2 down the line. What steps are we taking to make sure this isn't a problem?
I'm putting this on the table. Like I'm always transparent. Zoom out, please, bro. I'm always transparent. So when my wife first met me, I was a dog ass guy. Usually, when a man has something that he don't want to lose, he changed that shit immediately. So, I love my wife. She get on my goddamn nerves, but I love her stinking drawers. I say that to say this. As long as y'all on the same page, man, everything gonna work. That's it. As long as you're on that same page, everything is gonna work. But one thing, it was definitely good talking to you guys.
Yes, it was so great meeting y'all.
Same.
Lovely.
Y'all probably go on our YouTube.
Because y'all gonna be up there.
Y'all gonna be up there now.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Y'all have an amazing day.
A good woman and a great woman. Now you can marry a good woman, prepared to be mediocre, but you can marry a good woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Marrying a good woman is good. She gonna always have your back. She gonna always hold you down. She gonna, like, when you need her, she's gonna be there. But the great woman is gonna push you. I'm talking about push you so hard to your greatness. Like she gonna be, that great woman gonna be that nudge in the back to always make you do better than what you're doing now. I mean, consistently, always. The difference is, a good woman is good. A great woman is great. A good woman is stick by you. A great woman is all about action. There's two different types. I need y'all to understand that. There's two different type women. A good woman and a great woman. Completely and utterly different.
Well, what's a great man?
The same thing as a great woman. Always push you to step out your comfort zone. Push you to always do better. Push you to I'm talking about maximize the person who you are. Then you got good men who always hold you down, gonna support you financially, mentally, emotionally. They gonna do all that. But they not, a good man ain't gonna push you to that higher level of being a better you because he's comfortable with who you are. So it's a big, huge difference between a good woman and a good man, a great woman and a great man. So
Here's my thought process on that. This is me. I feel like once you reach a certain age, you shouldn't have to be pushed to your greatness. Nobody should have to be behind you, patting you on your back, saying, go, Gadget, go.
no, I think she misunderstood. I used the wrong word, push. I mean a motivator. It's different. Well, not a motivator, an innovator. That's a great woman, an innovator. So.
And back to what I just said. See, me, I'm the type of person. I ain't never needed a cheerleader. I ain't never need nobody to be behind me saying, do this, go, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Everybody.
It's always, you got to, first of all.
You're self-motivated.
First of all, you have to have this here. See, when you got this, your mind together, when your brain is all the way together, I don't know why my camera looks so dark today. When you're together mentally, you can push yourself to heights you could not ever even thought you could go. And you don't need anybody to cheer you on. I look at a relationship as you having a companion. And when both of you are at your greatness, you can reach that plateau together. That's how I look at a relationship. Because a lot of times people get in these relationships and you're sitting here trying to motivate somebody that ain't even motivated themselves.
Damn, that's real.
So how you going to motivate a person to be the best version of them that they can be themselves, and they ain't motivated to do it their own self?
But a lot of
But you're sitting here pouring all this into them, and they ain't receptive of it.
But see, some men need that extra push, even though they're good at what they do. At the end of the day, there's just a big difference. If you're a good woman, then be a good woman. That's just who you are. If you're a great woman, continue to be a great woman. Just like if you're a good man, continue to be a good man. And if you're a great man, continue to be a great man. There is a complete difference, complete and utterly difference. So whoever you are, just be who you is. But for women, you'll know what type of man you have. And for men, you'll know what type of woman you have. If you look at those two that I explained specifically, then you'll be able to tell exactly what you have. So
women, I'm gonna say, don't y'all be out here calling these men and trying to push them to greatness and they ain't doing nothing. Don't do that.
What you mean?
Don't do that, because a lot of times women do that. Women get in relationships and you see the potential in this person for them to be great, but they don't see it, and you keep pouring all this into this one person that you ain't even concentrating on yourself and what you need to do. And that happens in a lot of relationships where one person
don't be selfish. Don't listen to my wife.
One person
She's telling you to be selfish.
No, I'm not telling you to be selfish. I'm telling you to be smart.
Selfish.
Smart. You can't pour all of you into somebody that is not ready to receive that. You understand what I'm saying? Some people ain't at that level to receive that yet.
I agree.
So don't waste your time pouring into a person that ain't ready to operate on that level.
I agree.
That ain't being selfish. That's being selfless to you. Not being selfish. If he's calling it selfish, you being selfish for looking out for you, and you should be selfish when it comes to that.
I agree.
You gotta be selfish when it comes to looking out for you.
I can't knock that at all. So, all right. Something else that been on my mind that I was. What you doing?
My camera. Something about my camera quality is way down.
It's screen. So, why the hell do everybody look alike? This is what I need everybody to do. Go look at your friend list right now. I'm willing to bet you out your friend list, you have, let's say you have 2,000 friends. Let's say you have 2,000 friends. Well, Facebook.
That's what I say too. It's social media. Social media got everybody looking alike.
Let's say you just go look at
These
Facebook social.
are easily influenced.
If you just go look at Facebook associates on your timeline, everybody got the same hairdo. Everybody acting the same, saying the same shit, showing their ass, and all the men the same way. I'm talking about, listen, man, bruh. If you in your 20s, late 20s, 30s, and 40s, if you in your late 20s, 30s, and 40s, man, pull your goddamn pants up on your ass.
My camera getting dim.
No, it's not.
You just hit it, and don't you see how black the kid screen?
It's gonna come out clear. Don't even worry about that. Man, pull your pants up on your ass, man. You look stupid you look stupid. Man, a grown man showing, man, it's just weird to me. It's just weird to me. And you comfortable with walking into society.
Exactly, Lexi. These people out here are easily influenced. And it be the grown folks. The folks that should know themselves and be comfortable enough with themselves not to be influenced. Oh, baby, they out here being influenced.
Hey,
that's why you got a lot of 40-year-old people running around here acting like they 20 years old and looking like a whole fool.
Facts.
On this internet.
Facts.
Looking crazy out here.
Now, I was just saying this on somebody's post. I said, the older women following the younger women. That's why the younger women don't even pay attention to the older women because they know that the older women are following them.
Let's correct something. It's the older women who don't know themselves yet. They haven't gotten to know themselves because the women that know themselves in their 40s, baby, there ain't nothing that a 20-year-old.
That's what most of they 40s falling behind them young girls.
It's most of the ones maybe you know, because most of the ones I know.
I can see them on your page all the time.
Being on my page and somebody that I associate with or know, if somebody I even associate with, they don't follow up on no 20-year-old.
Yeah.
I could never hang with no lady that's in their 40s that can be influenced by a 20-year-old.
See, they ain't gonna tell you that they're influenced by them. They gonna show through their actions that they're influenced by.
Exactly. You can see. And like I always say, birds of a feather flock together.
That's facts.
And that's a true thing.
That's facts.
You wanna know who you dealing with?
Look at their friends.
Look at the person you dealing with. Look at who they hang with.
Look at, I swear to God, that tells you everything.
Everything you need to know about that person.
And you know, it's always that one person in the group. I ain't like them. I don't be doing. Girl, shut the fuck up.
I ain't talking about girls. I'm talking about men too.
Yeah, men too.
Ladies, check these men.
Men too. Don't get it fucked up. Men too.
Look who they hang with and look who they associate with.
Facts.
And look what they like to do.
Facts.
That's them.
Facts.
That's them.
I completely and utterly agree. Facts.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Listen, men too. Look at these men. You talking about women. There's a lot of men out here in their 40s that think they in their 20s.
I agree.
They live and they act like they in their 20s. And social media don't represent a 40-year-old person. It represents a 20-year-old.
I agree.
But they out here in their big old age of 40. And everybody know you're 40. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. So you looking like a joke to your peers, to people that know you.
Facts.
You looking real crazy out here.
I agree.
That's why I just said, like, people are so influenced by social media, and most of 70% of social media is bullshit and lies.
Facts.
I don't believe nothing these people be posting. It ain't my place to say you're lying, but listen. Okay? Listen. The 2 + 2 mean 4. Who gave me a thumbs down?
It don't even matter.
Listen, baby. It's somebody that's in their 40s out here trying to be in their 20s just thumbs down me, and you know I don't care. I bet you don't lose no sleep by that thumbs down, Bookie. I agree, because that's why I work 7 days a week, 2 jobs, and stay at home. Exactly. Listen. The way I look at it, we pay too much in bills for me not to like to be at home.
Facts.
Okay?
Facts. Big facts.
These bills around here be costing, and that's why I don't mind sitting in the house enjoying the fruits of our labor. I don't mind. And plus, when you go out there, people are so crazy. People are crazy. These people are unhinged out here. These people crazy out here. Like, you can't really go anywhere and really feel safe. But I feel safe. And the other thing to me, I feel like outside be costing. Every time you go outside, you're spending $100+. I don't be wanting to spend no money. I be trying to save them dollars. What are you looking at me for? When the last time you see me shop and go buy something? What? But you mean these camera equipment to get this going? This is what you're talking about. Being a great woman. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're going to be over there broke with the Joneses.
And looking fucked up.
Baby, I try to keep up with nobody. But listen, what they got going on over there in 5816E is their business. I ain't got nothing to do with what they got going on over there. I'm only concerned with what goes on here. Here, where we pay bills at. What other folks got going on, baby, I ain't in no competition with you. Have at it.
Facts.
Have at it.
Facts. Big, huge, humongous facts.
I ain't gonna compete with you.
Now, I'll be petty now. I'll be petty. Just for some time. Not all the time, but I'll be petty.
You know what? And he is petty. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time to be petty with you, talk about you. Because that means that you renting space here. Ain't nobody renting no space up in here on me. I ain't about to sit around and think about you that much to be petty with you.
Who that, sis?
Yes. Girl, somebody gave me the thumbs down. They said, they ain't like that BH. They didn't want to talk about that.
Look, if like just like I was saying, man, like if you in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, and you walk around with your pants hanging off your ass, boy, you look goofy as fuck. If nobody don't tell you, you look goofy.
That's what I say. And I'm a true believer in that.
Hold on, let me finish this. That's for my fellas. Ladies, if you don't have a shape for whatever you wearing and you got to hold your hand over your stomach all night, don't put it on.
And y'all know how I feel about that. Who cares? Who cares? It ain't me. It ain't you. Ain't none of your business what these people put on to walk out their house. Baby, if you feel comfortable in it, if your friend ain't told you, girl, that ain't a look, I don't have nothing to do with that.
True.
It's do as you please.
It's secondhand embarrassment.
For who? Cause I don't feel embarrassed.
Well, I'm gonna speak for me. For me, I hold black women on a higher level in my head. So if I see you acting a certain type of way or wearing something that's not size appropriate, then I get secondhand embarrassment. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's just me though. Because in my mind, I hold black women in a higher esteem in my head. So when I see it, like I be embarrassed for you. That's just me though.
Well, here's my thing. I would rather for you to be out here a little fluffy, because I'm a little fluffy. You know what I'm saying? A little fluffy. And you got on something that may not be flattering on you, but you know how to carry yourself as a woman out here. Then for you to have the best body in the world and be out here embarrassing black women. See, that's when I get secondhand embarrassment. That's where the secondhand embarrassment come in for me at. Because it don't matter how you look, but when you out here, you making all of us as black women look bad by your actions out here in public. That's where the secondhand embarrassment come in with me.
I can understand.
And that's when I walk off.
I can understand that. That's real.
Because that's where a lot of problems come in at, because people come out here of all ages and they don't know how to act in public.
Yeah.
They be out here just doing whatever, saying whatever, and acting however in public. And that's because a lot of things go around here, shit go around unchecked.
Man, that's.
The checking starts at home.
I'm glad you said that, baby. Man, look. Nowadays, a person that's honest is hated the most. A person that maybe lie to you, make it sound fly to you, or just basically just kiss your ass, y'all accept them. That is weird to me. You would rather have a person that'll yes you, instead of a person that's gonna be real with you, honest with you, and upfront with you about everything. I think my personal opinion is I'd rather have somebody do that to me. You do it to me all the time.
Well, that's what you say.
You do.
That's what you say.
What the fuck that mean?
You say that's what I do to you all the time.
You always do that to me.
What do I do to you?
Well, baby, look. No, you shouldn't do this because this ain't right for this, and no. I may talk shit about it, but in my mind's eye, I do keep a note. I'm gonna talk shit about it, but I'm gonna keep a note of it. And I'd rather have it that way instead of, yeah, that's right. Knowing I'm dead ass wrong, but yeah, that's right. Nah.
But he act like I'm the worst person in the world when I'm talking to him. Act like I ain't got no sense, like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can't let you win all the time.
That's why I just don't. That's why I just be like, okay.
I can't let you win all the time. Shit.
He don't let me win all the time, y'all. Believe that.
I literally have 5 friends. Literally 5 friends. That's it. When I say friends, I don't use that word lightly. I mean real, genuine, authentic friends.
Anybody know me? My circle like this. Okay. You know, you can't even see in it, baby. You can't even see in that circle. That's how tight that thing is. Now, I am very, very selective of the people that I allow to breathe the air I'm breathing. And it's not that I think that I'm better than anybody.
You do be acting bougie.
I mean, but hey, I am a little bougie. I never said I wasn't bougie. I ain't never said I'm on bougie. Never that. I own what I am. Little bougie, little hood, little ratchet. It comes in the package together. It's what I'm who you want me to be. You see what I'm saying? I'm whoever you need me to be, okay? If you need me to be the professional nurse, I'm gonna be the professional nurse. If you need me to bring out the other one, because I got multiple personalities, it's whoever you want to come out.
Schizo?
If you want the schizo to come out, she'll come out and play too. If you want a nuck and buck, that one to come out too. It's whoever you want to come out. That's who comes out. But you know, the point is, I know who need to be out and when they need to be out. Okay. I'm bougie ghetto. That's the correct term.
Don't you follow her up.
But now y'all like, I like I said before, I'm not the person I used to be in my I used to be in my 20s. I wasn't that person when I hit my 30s. The person that I was in my 30s when I turned 40, I was no longer that person. At 44, I'm not who I was at 40. It's a constant evolution. Is growing, getting better with age, growing and getting better with age. That's why I always say the old saying, it's a mighty bad wind that never changes. That's the same thing with a person. You ain't like, if you have not personality wise, mentally, spiritually, if you ain't changed from the time you were 20 years old, and then you sitting here 40, 45, 50, you ain't had no growth. In 25 years, you haven't had no growth at all.
Some people, like, what's that old saying? When you get some money, don't change. Don't believe that. They ain't made enough money. If you hear that BS, boy, you done got some money, you done changed. Of course you supposed to change. You supposed to change your thought pattern. You supposed to change the people around you. You supposed to change where you live, the car you drive. Your bills gonna change. Like, you also, man, when I hear somebody say, boy, you done changed. Boy, yeah, my money long. Of course I'ma change. I would be a fool not to change. I don't hate, like, it's guys I still rock with. That's on the other side of the track. That them my partners. Like, I rock with them. But I have a line to where I rock with them, because I have way more to lose. I love them, but I actually have a real line. Now, I ain't gonna let nobody hurt them if I'm there, or do something to harm them if I'm there. But for the most part, when you hear when you hear somebody say, boy, don't get that money and change, you better watch him, because he might be the one to put the gun in the back of your head. When you get money, I'm talking about real money, you are supposed to change. Don't listen to that ignorant BS of somebody saying, oh, you done got some money, now you acting like you brand new. Of course, I'm supposed to. I'm not going to deal with the same people. I'm not going to rock in the same circle. Especially if we don't think alike. If we ain't got the same life path we going to travel. Of course you supposed to act different. You supposed to change everything around you. That's just weird to me.
I don't know. I feel like whether you got money or not, you need to be changing. Like something about you somewhere along the line should kick in and say, you know what? I'm a little bit too old to be doing this.
Facts.
That's just how I look at it. Like something should just be like kick you in the ass and be like, or sometimes I think the little bell, like you should be able to look at yourself and be like, I know you lying, girl. No.
That reality check. And sometimes that reality check hit you in the head. Bang!
And I'm gonna tell you, the best reality check you will ever have in your life is a reality check you give yourself. That's when you know that you have grown. That's when you know that you have officially arrived. See, when you can stand in that mirror and check your fucking self. Because I had to do it. I had to get real with myself about me and my BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to hold myself accountable for the way my life was going. And I was like 35, 36 years old when I had to do that. When I had to say, you know what? The problem ain't nobody. You. Bitch, you. It's you. It ain't them. It's you. You the problem. You need to fix. You need to fix. Because see, one thing I done learned in this life, and if you live long enough, I promise you will see it. If your heart has been in the right place when you've been dealing with people, if you didn't do them no wrong, you didn't wish no ill will on them, and they did something to slight you, this the difference. I wish you well, not hell. I don't have a dog in the fight. You see what I'm saying? Whether you winning or losing, I ain't got a dog in that fight because we've parted our ways. But life let me see my get back. You see what I'm saying? Because when I did people wrong, and I know I did them wrong, when karma came and knocked on my door and I had to eat that whole plate, guess what? I knew why I was eating it. I knew why I was sitting there eating that. I knew exactly why I was eating it. Can't nobody know. When people going through a hard time and they say, oh, I don't know why I'm going through this. Yes, you do. You just ain't been real with yourself yet. You ain't been real with yourself yet to say, this is why I got to eat this. Because of what I did to so and so. And it was times where I'm telling you, life, baby, she was on me. She was on me and she won't let me up. And I knew why. That's why now I don't have no worries about nothing because I don't do people wrong. You understand what I'm saying? If I can't help you, I ain't gonna put you through no hell trying to harm you. If I don't like you like that, I just say, guess what I ain't gonna do? I ain't gonna fool with you. And I'm not gonna act like I'm a fool with you. And my energy won't even because the way my energy set up, you gonna already know. April don't even fool with me like that. I sure don't. It'll be all over me. Because I don't know how to be fake.
That's why I can't. Let me say this. Man, for me, boy, my whole life, when I follow the right path, man, my life, what's up, bruh? My life flourishes abundantly. When I don't follow the right path, boy, I gets my ass. Boy, karma eats me down. I'm talking about beat a brick in me. So that's why I deal with when I say not some people, I deal with everyone on the same even keel. The same even keel. If I rock with you, I actually really rock with you. If I don't rock with you, I ain't gonna be around you. Just number one, I ain't gonna be around you. I'm gonna avoid you as much as possible. But I gotta thank Big God. He always had his hand in my life. Like, look here, all you gotta do is do this, and everything gonna come out like this. So, kind of is what it is.
How do you know when you're in a toxic relationship? And why do some people stay in toxic relationships? Because I'm of the belief, I think that sometimes people don't realize they're in a toxic relationship or that they're a toxic person.
How can
you can have two toxic people together,
baby? How can
and they don't realize their relationship is toxic?
How can you not realize that you are in a toxic relationship? How can you not see this?
Well, for one, when you're younger, this is the main. Usually, when you're older, you know you're in a toxic relationship. It just is what it is. You're fully aware that you're in a toxic relationship. But when you're younger, you really don't know. You don't know that what you're going through in these relationships ain't healthy. You don't know that because you ain't never really been in a real relationship when you 18, 19, 20. Like you don't really know a real relationship. You ain't never really been invested in a real relationship. So you don't know that what you're in is a toxic cycle. You don't realize that.
How you don't know it's toxic?
I just said,
like your gut tells. Oh man, just disregard the gut feeling. All us done been in relationships when we've been younger, and we argue, fall, whatever you did. But you knew then that it wasn't healthy.
Right.
You knew in your 18, 17, 18, 19, 14, 15, like you knew as a
14,
jit.
15, you don't know.
You knew
14.
as a jit. You knew as a jit. You knew it as a jit that I am in a toxic relationship. This wasn't nothing that you got to, like, I don't know I'm in a toxic relationship. If you don't watch your mama be in situations with different men and you feel some type of way about that, you know it was toxic. You know it wasn't good for your mama. Or if you done seen your daddy been in situations with a woman and you know that this woman done hurt your father, you knew it was toxic. Like, even as a child, you know what toxicity is.
Well, a lot of people don't know that they're in a toxic relationship still. You can see, you can look at the movie 100 times and don't realize that you're the character in the movie.
Wow. Wow. I can dig it.
So it's the same thing as a toxic relationship. You can see it 10,000 times and you don't realize you in it.
I can dig it.
So that was like my question, like, because I see like a lot of people saying, oh, toxic relationships, but I'm like, what is a toxic relationship? What is a toxic relationship? When I think of a toxic relationship, I think it's a relationship where you can't grow from it.
That's real.
That like
real.
where you can't grow from it. If you're in this relationship and you constantly losing and you ain't elevated at all in a toxic relationship,
That's real.
it's toxic to you growing. It's stagnating you.
That's real. Time to go then. Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah. So, okay, we done talk y'all head off for an hour. Well, we always say, before I say our little quote, go to our YouTube after I do / at the Hammonds. You want to rewatch the live. Like, comment, subscribe.
And share it. Share the video.
Now,
share it.
Our ending quote is always this. Y'all don't give a fuck what we got going on. Just like we don't give a fuck what you got going on. But we love you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Night.